Now on our breaking news, the loud explosions that have been heard over the Qatari capital, Doha, in the past 30 minutes. Let's go to Ali Hashim. He's in the Iranian capital.
Welcome to Vox Globe, where every story matters and every voice counts, from breaking news to untold stories. We bring you global events with depth, context, and clarity, whether it's politics, culture, or conflict. We connect the dots so you see the bigger picture. Stay informed, stay curious, and subscribe to join the world through our lens. This is Vox Globe, the voice of the globe. Disclaimer: the content on Vox Globe is created for informational and educational purposes only. We strive for accuracy and fairness, but we are independent and not affiliated with any political or corporate entity. Views expressed are our own. Always verify facts and think critically. Welcome to journalism that values truth and context. Welcome to Vox Globe.
The world has just entered a dangerous new chapter. In an unprecedented move, Iran has launched a direct attack on a United States military base in Qatar, a base that not only houses American personnel but serves as a critical node in the Pentagon's operations across the Middle East. This is not a drill. This is not a proxy skirmish. This is a direct strike, and it has enormous consequences for global stability. The U.S. base in Al-Udeid, Qatar, has long been one of the most important American military installations in the region, hosting thousands of troops, intelligence operations, air command infrastructure, and supply lines stretching across the Gulf for years. Despite mounting tensions, Iran had avoided crossing the line of a direct assault on U.S. bases in the Gulf. That line has now been crossed. According to initial reports, multiple projectiles, likely missiles or drones, targeted key areas within or near the base. While damage assessments are still underway, sources confirm injuries among personnel and some level of infrastructure disruption. Why Qatar? Why this base? Many experts believe this is Iran's response to a growing U.S. military presence across the region, particularly in support of Israel and in opposition to Iran's strategic ambitions. Tehran has repeatedly warned against what it calls American interference and has threatened consequences if U.S. forces continue to aid its regional rivals. But striking a base in Qatar, a Gulf nation that balances ties with both Washington and Tehran, is a bold and dangerous escalation. This isn't just an attack on a U.S. target. It's a destabilizing move that risks pulling neutral countries into the line of fire, and it signals a shift. Iran is no longer relying solely on proxies. It is now willing to act openly and aggressively. Implications are staggering. First, for the United States, this is a direct act of aggression. The pressure on Washington to respond militarily will be immense. Retaliation seems almost inevitable, but the scale and strategy remain uncertain. Second, for Qatar, a nation known for diplomacy and neutrality, is now the site of an international flashpoint. This could complicate its role as a mediator in regional conflicts and potentially turn it into a battleground. Third, for the region and the world, oil markets will react. Alliances will be tested, and global powers, from Russia to China to NATO, will be watching every move, calculating their own next steps. This is not just a Middle East issue. It's a global crisis in the making. Let's be clear, today's attack is not just a strike on a base. It's a direct challenge to U.S. presence in the region. It's a message from Iran that the rules of engagement are changing. It's a wake-up call to every nation that has assumed the Gulf would remain stable under U.S. protection. Next hours and days will be critical. Will cooler heads prevail, or are we on the brink of open conflict between Iran and the United States? And thing is certain, the world is watching. And the decisions made now in Washington, Tehran, and Doha may shape the future of the Middle East for years to come. Thank you.
As global events unfold and new stories emerge, Vox Globe will be here to keep you informed and inspired. If you found value in today's coverage, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Join our mission to bring clarity to a noisy world, one story at a time. Until next time, stay aware, stay engaged, and keep your mind open. This is Vox Globe, your window to the world.